Hey Gemini, welcome back to the channel, guys. If you are new here, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back, and thank you guys so much for your continued love and support to the channel. Gemini, this is going to be your weekly reading. We are tapping in to get a message, seeing what you guys may need to know or be aware of at this time. And this message, of course, will be for Gemini sun, moon, and rising signs, or whichever Gemini placements you have that will resonate. Now, Gemini, do keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. However, if this reading does speak to you or you simply enjoy it, I do ask that you guys support the channel by liking this video and subscribing if you're not already. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and tap in and see what is good. I hope that you guys are doing well, staying safe, happy, and healthy as always. Spirit, what is the vibe for Gemini this week? Messages for Gemini for the next 7 days. What is it that they need to know? All right, so we got the World. So there could be a cycle that's closing out, Gemini. This may also represent some sort of accomplishment or someone that is maybe completing or finalizing something here. We have the 9 of Wands. So this may have taken a lot of courage or a lot of persistence to complete. What does Gemini need to know? We have the Hierophant here. So we got Taurus energy. All right, what do we have here? We got a couple here. We have Strength. Actually, I feel like I'm not really inclined to take these only because of how they came out. Let me get some messages for Gemini because they kind of fell out. Sometimes I'm inclined to take them, sometimes I'm not. We got the 9 of Pentacles there. So Gemini, it feels like this is a solid, maybe new beginning that some of you are facing. What does Gemini placements need to know? And we have the Star, Aquarius energy. Very nice, Gemini. So with the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, there seems to be a lot that someone was either going through, dealing with here. I'm also seeing the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Cups here, Gemini. So this has either something to do with the past or the past is very significant here. Keep in mind with the 6 of Cups, this doesn't always represent someone's ex. It could talk about nostalgia or feel-good memories, things that kind of represent happy times or times when maybe we were, younger. Now, with the 7 of Swords and 10 of Wands, though, Gemini, it makes me feel that there is something from the past that is either weighing on someone or that someone has been affected by. So, Gemini, this makes me feel like this week something is coming full circle. But again, it may have to do with some sort of past childhood trauma or healing. And I don't mean to trigger anyone, especially if you've dealt with something, in the past or during your youth. But I do feel as if someone has been hiding something from the past or hiding something that has really been weighing on them heavily. And for some of you, whatever this is or may be, it feels like it's coming full circle or there's a situation that has been affected by this. And again, something is either ending this week. We have the World coming out. So again, this represents success, completion. It could also talk about closing out a cycle so that another cycle can begin here, Gemini. Tell me about the World for Gemini placements. Why is the World here? And this is about for the Gemini collective. What is it Gemini needs to know with the World? All right, so we got the Chariot. So someone here is free to move forward or move on. Cancerian energy. Again, with the 6 of Cups here, this is definitely the past. And I don't know if there's some sort of communication or some sort of conversation that someone's having with that Page of Wands, but it feels like someone is excited to move forward or they're excited to be able to implement some sort of change that is allowing them to move forward. Give me something on the World. So it feels like someone has successfully closed out a cycle or it may have even been a karmic cycle, Gemini, but again, there's this energy of someone successfully closing that out. We have the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups definitely is good news, but it can also represent an apology, especially with that Knight of Pentacles there. So again, someone had a very difficult time either letting something go or it feels, Gemini, that you've struggled with releasing something, accepting something, closing out something. And again, it feels like it has to do with family or some sort of family situation. Give me something on the Chariot, Spirit. someone's getting some good news this week, Gemini. We got the 10 of Cups in reverse. So again, this lets me know that this is like a broken family, broken relationship, something that was meant to maybe leave someone feeling devastated. But again, it feels as if you're struggling to move forward, or you have struggled to move forward. But again, with the 9 of Wands, you are persevering. So it feels like, Gemini, you are fighting through this. You may also be speaking to someone or communicating with someone about this. So let's say this is something that did happen in the past. Someone could actually be going to therapy or speaking with like a counselor. It feels like you have some sort of help or assistance with this. But again, Gemini, you have been through this or has dealt with this for a very long time, and for many of you, this is finally something that you're feeling able to either release or able to finally let go of. Why is the 9 of Wands here? We got the King of Cups here. So King of Cups is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. It definitely lets me know that, Gemini, this has maybe affected your emotions or feelings. I'm seeing the Page of Cups to the King of Cups. So it kind of makes me feel that whatever you may have went through, and this is very specific, it's not for everyone, but this may have caused some sort of emotional stunt to your growth, or it may have left someone in a place of vulnerability, and someone's finally able to accept the situation or accept that they need to. It almost feels like whatever happened, Gemini, for some of you, you may have been stuck in that time frame or in that frame of mind. Why is the 9 of Wands here? And again, I don't mean to trigger anyone if that is the case, but it definitely feels like something from the past. We got the High Priestess, so there's definitely some sort of secret here, but I really feel like this is someone who is going within. I'm really getting, Gemini, that you may have struggled with connecting with others emotionally or honoring your feelings. And again, it doesn't mean that you were purposely trying to avoid situations or people here, but this may have affected your love life or how you offered love. A lot of times things that we deal with or things that we go through in our past, especially during our youth, or especially if it's a situation that may be traumatic, it almost makes me feel like you were either not open to love, either giving or receiving, or for some of you, you've had a very difficult time maybe letting your guard down. Tell me about this King of Cups. Yeah, we got Temperance here, Sagittarius energy. So it feels like someone here is like making peace with the situation, or they're accepting the situation. 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the Magician here. So someone here definitely put a lot of energy into moving forward. And it feels like with that 10 of Wands, this was always met with some sort of, I want to say, setback or restrictions or something here. So Gemini, I don't know if this is you dealing with a relationship, because again, we're seeing that 10 of Wands here. So this kind of makes me feel like there was a relationship or a connection that may have struggled, but it has everything to do with someone's emotions and feelings. And this could be based on trauma or feelings from the past. Why is this High Priestess here? Someone may have kept this a secret as well, or there may have been something that is known but not really spoken about, or not really acknowledged here. What is the High Priestess about? Yeah, we have the Lovers here. So this is definitely something that may have affected a relationship or caused two people to really have to struggle here. And it makes me feel with the 7 of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles here, someone is giving a new beginning, or someone here could be getting a new opportunity. So Gemini, if you were in a relationship that may have really struggled here, you may be realizing or finding out that the person that you were connecting with had some sort of trauma or deep emotional issues from the past. Or if this is not them, Gemini, this may be you. The Hierophant is here. So keep in mind, this represents institutions. It represents tradition here. It talks about religion as well as marriage, jobs here. So I'm interested to see what is this in regards to. For some of you, this could be a religious situation. For others of you, it could be a family or marriage related situation. Tell me about this Hierophant. So it feels like someone is like acknowledging their trauma or past trauma and how it's affecting them now. We have the 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Someone here presented themselves as very, like, this is someone that's very in their head, but they present themselves as maybe very standoffish or very detached here. This makes me feel like someone here, this has affected someone's overall, I don't want to say well-being, because I'm not getting like someone is sick or mentally they're not well, but it's just making me feel that someone here may have had some sort of trauma, or they're closing out a cycle that was really weighing heavily on them. And again, it feels like this is something that was hidden, or something that this person did not want to acknowledge or accept themselves. Tell me about the Hierophant. Taurus energy. I also feel like this may have to do with someone's values or their beliefs, their morals here. Someone could be worried about some sort of illusion or confusion. Like Gemini, I really feel, and I don't want to say what I'm truly picking up on, because again, I feel like it's very triggering here, but it feels like someone is questioning themselves or questioning where they stand, how they feel. There's something here where someone is worried about presenting an illusion or almost living a lie here. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. And it has everything to do with either the past or something that happened to this person at some point when they were maybe very vulnerable here. Yeah, King of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So this person definitely struggles here. Again, it's almost as if they try to, like, this is the kind of person, Gemini, and this could be you with this King of Swords, but this is the kind of person that uses maybe aggression or kind of puts on this big brave act or front. But again, it's to really hide their vulnerability here in what they may have experienced or went through in the past. With the Nine of Pentacles, though, it feels as if someone is feeling very secure or stable in where they are. And this is someone that has worked very, very hard to get to a place of confidence here. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. So this definitely is someone that has struggled with their feelings, emotions, their thoughts here. Like they worry a lot about what this is or how this may have affected them. And again, it feels like something that may have happened during their youth or something that may have happened maybe a long time ago, but it still is affecting them and their relationships today. We got the Magician. So someone here put a lot of energy into overcoming this. And again, with the Seven and Page of Pentacles, someone really wants to invest in this relationship or this connection. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles for Gemini. We got the Fool here. So yeah, this is a new beginning. This is a fresh start. Ace of Cups, the Death, and the Four of Pentacles. So it feels like someone here is letting something go, or it's something that may be exposed, but again, it feels like someone is accepting this. They're okay with this. They're saying, listen, that happened to me, but this is not who I am. Or yes, this specific situation may have affected me, but that is not who I am as a person now. Tell me about the Magician. We got the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, this is definitely someone that's focused on creating some sort of new beginning here. But keep in mind, the wheel talks about karma. It talks about destiny here. So someone here is saying, listen, I'm no longer feeling sorry for myself. If something happened to me that maybe I'm not proud of, or, and again, it feels like something happened to another person, so there's no reason for someone to be ashamed, or there's no reason for someone to feel guilty or feel as if this is their fault. For some of you, that is the problem. Someone may have felt as if something that happened to them was their fault, or there was like some shame here. I just keep seeing Ten of Wands and the Seven of Swords with the Six of Cups. So someone here really feels like shame or guilt, or I don't know what this is. And again, you can place yourself in this head as it needs to be placed or as it resonates with you in your story. But it feels like someone may have suffered at the hands of another person, or someone here may have been the victim in a situation. But this is someone who is saying, I'm no longer a victim, or I'm not going to allow myself to be victimized by my circumstances here. I am going to take my destiny in my own hands and create my own life, or move forward in a way that makes sense for me. Tell me about the Fool. We got the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords here. So someone here is putting all of their energy into rejecting the past. Keep in mind, Six of Swords in reverse. This is someone that can't let go of the past, or they can't let go of something that has happened. But with the Eight of Wands, someone is putting all of their energy into this new beginning here. And again, someone may have like abandonment wounds or feel as if maybe they were abandoned or even let down in some way, shape, or form. But again, it feels like someone here is no longer victimizing themselves. The star is here, Aquarius energy. So it lets me know that someone here is moving in a place of hope, healing. This is someone that has faith in the future, or they know that the future is going to be way better than the past. Tell me about the star. We got the Queen of Pentacles here. So someone here may be building for themselves or maybe creating some sort of success. This is something that this person is always going to carry with them. But again, it makes me feel like they are using this to, like, this is the fuel to power their dreams, their desires, their aspirations. So whatever this is, Gemini, if this is you, it feels like you have been maybe victimized or you were the victim of something, but you're saying, you know what, I'm not a victim. I'm not going to allow this to hold me back, or I'm not going to allow this to affect my future. Tell me about this star. Someone's moving forward with confidence. We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It kind of fell out sideways here. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? We have the Seven of Swords here. So again, that Seven of Swords talks about someone that may be hiding something or moving very, very strategic here. The Devil, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords in reverse. Now, in reverse, this is someone that may be a little bit nosy, or someone here that may be trying to find something out. It feels like someone is no longer ashamed, or they're no longer afraid to admit like how this may have affected them, because I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles and the Devil. So someone here is trying to balance a situation out that may be very negative, or that may have affected them in a negative way. This is someone that's moving very strategic, or this is someone who is moving in a very, I don't want to say, it's not a sneaky vibe I'm getting, but it feels as if someone still is carrying whatever this is with them, but they're using that as the fuel to power like their dreams or their aspirations, or it's not allowing them to get down. Or, you know, this is someone that's saying, yes, this happened to me, but let me tell you how I overcame this. And for some of you, you may be speaking about this, or you may be expressing something, but again, it's really making me feel like this is something that has had a tremendous or profound effect on a person. And this is like something that could have affected someone like all of their life. And now this person may be in their 30s, 40s, and finally coming to terms with this, or finally saying, you know what, this has held me back long enough. I'm no longer in this energy, or I'm no longer going to allow this to kind of dictate my life or my lifestyle. What does Gemini placements need to know in this energy? Yeah, we got clear, cancel, and release. So it's very clear, Gemini. Some of you are moving forward. Compassion is here. So this is someone who is accepting a situation, and again, realizing that maybe you need to be more compassionate with yourself, because again, it lets me know that someone here was really either hard on themselves. You may have blamed yourself for something, or you may have felt as if something was your fault. But this is someone who is saying, you know what, I'm not going to allow this to affect my self-worth. I'm not going to allow this to continue to hold me back, or to present illusions or put illusions over my life or the relationships around me. This is what happened to me. This may be what I've dealt with, but again, I'm no longer the victim. I'm moving forward with love. And again, with this compassion energy, I feel like someone is being very compassionate with themselves because of this situation here, Gemini. So it feels like this is a new beginning for some of you, or someone that is no longer afraid to speak about what happened to them or speak about what they've been through. But the goal is to maybe heal others or help others to maybe overcome this, or say, listen, you don't have to hide what happened to you. Speak your truth, let it be known, and let this motivate others who may have also been through this or experienced what you've experienced. So Gemini, that is the message I have for you guys today. I hope this resonates and definitely gives you some clarity in your situation. If it does, please support the channel as always by liking this video and subscribing, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.